few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Denver Broncos. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go now. 60 or. Get in the right wheel. Get in the right wheel. Bravo. 56. Yeah.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
56, right there, 56. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey! Look at me. Go.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, Echo. Yep. Tight dog.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game.
Look at me, zipper.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He sets to fire deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Watch twins. Hey, Zoo. Throw out. Pick the edge. Go.
They do go for it. It's Locke. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the out.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his 17th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Ready, break.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
So don't say nothing.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
56 is the Mike. Hey, tight. Shoot. Check 43.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Go! Ain't too soft. You don't see me in your bam.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Mike 56. Mike's 56. 65. 60.
Go on. Back. Go. Now. Ready.
On first down, Locke. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Double tight, double tight.
They begin the drive with Williams. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, with Damian Williams, it's notable that the Chiefs didn't make a play to go after a big-time running back in the offseason. The coaching staff said back in May they didn't want running back by committee. They trusted Williams to be their starter. You remember last year he was forced into the starting role the final 3 games of the season due to attrition, and he really excelled. And then he was excellent in the playoffs against the Colts and Patriots. Strong indicator that he was ready to be the bell cow. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Yeah, he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. They run. It's Williams. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. These two teams all tied after 1.
We got 3, we got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Touch, 380.
Mike 50. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Alert, 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 alert.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson gets this one to Hill. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. On the ground, this is Williams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A give to Williams, running right. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And this one's not close, not even close. Short and to the right, it's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Joker, Joker.
Hey, wahoo! Good.
I got you. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. We don't want this. Mike 56.
Hey, Charlie.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Chris Jones, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. They'll run here with Lindsey. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And this is going to be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Well, the Broncos had 15 fourth down conversions last year, most in the NFL, and they're going here. Here we go on fourth down with Locke. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Alert. Check my 50. Mike is a 50. Check my 50. You guys, listen.
This one out quickly to Watkins. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
You don't want it. Hey, no pass. 50, Mike. Here we go.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Here's Tyler Newsome now. And look at this. It's a fake. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Hey. 56.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Switch. Go. 56. Go.
On 2nd and 9. Locke eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Hey, Orban.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Deep grip.
On third down, blocked. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Rush in. Leo. Hey, Foxtrot. Shoot.
He'll try and throw for it here. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And this will be caught at the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Get ready.
On third down, here's Lindsey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by McManus is good. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. We got to get the ball over.
From the 27, Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Now Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it a second down.
36 power.
Any day. Mike 50. Mike 50.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, they complete it to Hill. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Gain of 6 brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, watch the slide. There. Undercross.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Mike's 50. I got it.
They'll run on first down. Thompson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
25.
Here we go, 50. Mike 50.
25.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 2. Now third down.
Third and 7.
Go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Good job right there. Reload, reload. 50, Mike 50. Silver, silver. 50's the mark. 50's the mark. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
On third down, Wilson. He is going to find Hill here. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Ricky. No, guys, 4 down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Butker able to put this one through. Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
Philip Lindsay. Touchdown number 22 on the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10.
Broncos 17, Chiefs 10.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Hold up.
Gotta do better.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This is Thompson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Let's pick it up. It's our time. 14.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making... Sure his presence is felt.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Come on, set, 8, read.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Hustle. Look at me. Go. Hey.
Check 24. Check 24.
Get.
Block now on 1st down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Broncos push further out in front. So the first play of the drive, they strike through the air and score.
A lot of coaches like change of possession as a time to go ahead and strike. And that's what we saw there. Ball turned over, first play, right to the end zone.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. They could get it done. Well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
2 times.
You got 3.
Hey, alert.
Check 3. Hey, check. Mike 50.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Watkins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
50's a mark.
Second and 3.
They're running it.
Took right.
50's the mark. Come on. Quarterback, don't get nervous.
Hey.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Mike's 50. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Wilson now to throw on third down. And it's complete to Kelsey. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. In a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now Wilson, and he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Bucky Hodges, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's third down and 13.
The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
The Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Man, hey, exit. Mike 56. Mike 56. In your face.
From the gun on third down, Locke. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a...
And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time. That'll bring up second down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Go Mike 50, Mike 50. Man, hey. Mike 50, Mike.
Now Wilson to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
50's one left. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they're going deep for Hill. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, on 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Matchbox right. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Tighten up defense.
Another run by Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling. And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play, and it's 3rd down. On the ready.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Watch the boot.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Hey, alert.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jonathan Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. But, Charles, a 1-score game. Down to the end we went. They had 1 final play in that 1-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So for the Broncos, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. Sports.